What's up, guys? Joshua Yale here with Eric Goldman to unbox this 6-scale Rocket and Groot collectible set from Hot Toys, produced by Sideshow Collectibles, our friends at Sideshow Collectibles. As you can see, with all these things, we get the sweet box.
A lovely box, yes.
It's a collector's item in its own, with the cool Guardians logo, the info in the back, and the Nova Corps symbol, and the the Guardians insignia. Pretty cool.
Ignore the dent on the front of the box. That was my doing. Don't put a heavy box on top of this box.
Do not do that.
Yeah,
yes.
pro tip.
Okay, so let's get into the thing, and we got the.
I like the scale, by the way. On the other side, they list actual inches. If you see here.
Yeah.
To know you're getting a big ass figure.
Together, this is like 15 inches tall.
That's
this is one of the bigger ones, which is pretty cool. And all the designers here on the back, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let's bust it open.
This up. And yeah, we should say the big thing, of course, is that you can get these separately, Rocket and his buddy Groot. But why don't you want them together, right?
Yeah, they're friends.
They're friends. We met them together.
Yeah.
They're teammates.
Groot's his enforcer / houseplant.
I mean, so. Rocket cried over Groot. You wouldn't want to separate them.
Okay, very cool. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go for Groot. You go for
Rocket.
I
will go for Rocket.
Whoa!
Remove.
I am covered in plastic.
Ah, he's got little. His whiskers are actual little whiskers.
Oh, cool! From a real raccoon, I imagine.
A real raccoon.
And this is, yeah, it smells like real bark. You know, it feels.
Get the
very cool
standees out here.
Lots of extra parts.
Yeah, we have some other Groot hands. It looks like here.
Yeah, so let's start with Groot here.
But let me show off one thing. We
we
gotta get ahead. Baby Groot.
Oh wait, there's multiple baby Groots.
Multiple baby Groots.
Oh, here's him. He's got his first
like
transformation,
sprouting.
And then there's what gets his arms full for dancing and such.
For dancing and celebration.
Very cool.
Yeah, you got. That's a big Hot Toy. I've got a lot of Hot Toys figures. I think he's going to be amongst the ones towering the most.
So yeah, Groot he's got. Let me see, cheat sheet here. 15 points of articulation, which is his
pretty good for a tree.
Yeah.
I know there's some debate. Is he a plant? Is he a tree? It looks like a tree, right?
Vin Diesel.
Got a bunch of little rocket hands here. So if you want to switch out what pose Rocket Raccoon is in, and feet. Oh, actually, so you got a couple different feet too. For running action.
Well, switching back to Groot here, he's got a hand that glows. Like, remember when he's doing
his like energy trick.
The energy trick.
Yeah, that's the technical name for it.
That's very cool. If you hold up to the light, catches like kind of a cool glowy effect there. He's also got interchangeable heads. He's got like angry Groot, and then he's got normal Groot.
Right.
Ooh, that comes off pretty easy. You know, with these toys, it's always like, am I gonna break it?
I know.
But it just slides right on and off. Pretty cool. Angry Groot there.
I mean, Groot looks like he's a pretty sturdy one there, though, you know?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have all the little pouches and...
He's got these trunk feet.
Yeah.
This is very cool, highly detailed. Like the bark, like pieces of it, like moved with his body. There's twigs coming off it. There's vines holding him together. And it's got a great like weight to it. This is really cool. The face looks freaking awesome. This is it's a very loyal adaptation for Groot.
Yeah, and
so let's look at Rocket.
Rocket's awesome. Obviously one of the smaller Hot Toys just because he's to scale. But yeah, really like look at his costume. It's like dirty, like it should be, because he's a dirty little guy. And then he's got his cool gun here.
The gun that is almost as big as he is.
Right, which I don't know if on my first try I will possibly get him to hold this gun correctly, but it's not gonna stop me from, not bad, kinda, maybe. I think there's different hands that are better for holding it than now.
Yeah.
There you go. Rocket and his big gun. Yeah. So, you know, it's funny, on one hand, you're getting these two figures in one. On the other, I kind of like, actually, there's not too many accessories, because sometimes Hot Toys almost overwhelms with all the accessories on them. They've got stands for both of them. With a nice Guardians logo here.
Yeah, it's very cool. And then I believe, like on the box, they had them like sort of together.
Yeah.
So you could pair them together.
Recreate the on the back pose.
Yeah, we won't try that now.
Yeah, I think our first try won't go.
Yeah,
very well on this.
You could arrange them. You could see probably how they could go together. So let's talk price.
Yeah, never cheap for
Never
Hot
cheap.
Toys.
Well, let's just start out by saying you can buy these separately.
Yeah.
And it's $200 for Groot and $160 for Rocket.
Right.
And if you buy them together as the set, it's
Sorry.
It's 300. Pay attention.
Yeah.
It's 360, which is pretty much the exact same price
Right.
for both. So you can get the set together.
But
it's
again,
also,
if you're a collector, you're probably gonna want both anyway. So
Yeah.
it's in a nice spot.
it's also worth noting that in the collectible set is the only place that you will get the potted Groots that we had and the angry face for Groot as
Yeah.
well.
So
So
there's your added value.
that's the bonus for getting it. So it's almost like getting them for free when you buy both.
Right.
Which is pretty cool. So
Just hit your
overall
rest.
thoughts on Rocket and
Oh,
Groot?
I actually really love how these
Let me
look.
see this one.
These are. I love Hot Toys in general, and these are really cool because they are very unique looking characters, and I think we have a very big idea in our mind what they look like. These are very dead on their depiction here.
I love the attitude on Rocket. Yeah, these are so good. These are some of the best looking like Hot Toys I've seen. These are really awesome, and yeah, I'm sure it'll be really fun to pose them together with different action scenes and stuff.
Took a better part of a year since the movie came out, but I think it's worth it.
Yeah, a little trivia before we go. You know, some of you may have assumed this, but you know, I was talking to some people from Sideshow at Comic-Con, and they were just telling me that, you know, I was asking why do they take so long to come out after the movies, and it's that sometimes they don't get stuff
Were you
early.
angry like that?
Huh?
Were you angry like
I was
that?
super angry. I was like, you better tell me. And they were back up against the wall and everything. No, so yeah, they don't get things when the movie comes out. They get
The secrets.
So yeah, sometimes they see these designs when we do.
Right.
So and it takes a long time to produce them. So that's why we're getting them almost a year after the movie. But glad we got them now because they look pretty sweet. Let us know your thoughts about Rocket and Groot, the 6-scale collectible set from Hot Toys and Sideshow Collectibles here in America. And let us know your thoughts in the comments. And for all things Rocket and Groot, for all things Guardians of the Galaxy, keep it here on IGN.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.